Hey there, pyromaniacs. I'm in a bit of a bind here. You see, I landed in North Korea and, long story short, I'm in big trouble.
Are you ready to talk, American spy?
For the last time, I'm not a spy.
We have ways of making you talk, spy.
And what would that be?
We will use one of the most wretched creations capitalism has ever produced against you.
You're making me watch Apple TV originals?
Even worse, behold, Bethesda's Rogue Warrior.
Oh, well that's way more my wheelhouse. Sure, torture me with that. Rogue Warrior started development as a loose adaptation of the book series of the same name. The first Rogue Warrior book was actually an autobiography of the real-life Navy SEAL Richard Dick Marcinko. Marcinko himself is a pretty interesting guy. He was a Vietnam veteran, he was part of the ill-fated Operation Eagle Claw, and he was the founder of SEAL Team 6, so yeah, this dude's a pretty big deal. A video game based on his life really doesn't sound that ridiculous, all things considered. Although, this game is less inspired by the autobiography and more so based on the book's sequels. Because, in a bizarre course of events, Marcinko, with the help of a team of writers, wrote a whole series of military fiction stories with him in the lead role. And then at some point he wrote a self-help book, Leadership Secrets of the Rogue Warrior, A Commando's Guide to Success. Yes, this exists. The game started development around 2006 as Rogue Warrior Black Razor, with Zombie Studios at the helm and Bethesda slated to publish. You might know Zombie Studios from all the Spec Ops games that aren't Spec Ops The Line. Or maybe you haven't, because most people haven't played any Spec Ops games outside of Spec Ops The Line. And like the old Spec Ops games, Rogue Warrior was going to be a tactical shooter with a focus on stealth and reconnaissance. You see, Bethesda, for some reason, wanted Rogue Warrior to be their response to Ubisoft's Tom Clancy series. Because why would you want to play games based on the books of some former insurance agent when you can play games based on the books of a real-life Navy SEAL? Once again, it sounds like a great idea on paper, but then Bethesda happened. After many years of silence, Bethesda announced that they weren't too happy with the direction Zombie was taking the project. So Black Razor was completely scrapped and Zombie was taken off development completely to be replaced with Rebellion Developments. Rebellion is a company, that's for sure. They're probably best known for churning out a bunch of low-effort license titles, but they're also fairly well known for their Sniper Elite games, which you'd think would make them a shoo-in for a Ghost Recon-esque tactical shooter, but that's not exactly the direction they decided to take. Not at all. When the game was finally released in 2009, it was a very different beast. The Rogue Warrior we have here is more of your traditional military shooter like Call of Duty, but with some stealth and cover shooter elements thrown in as well. In that way, it's kinda reminiscent of the 007 games published under Activision. The story of the game features Dick Marcinko, voiced here by Mickey Rourke, and his elite team of soldiers being inserted into North Korea to gather intel on nuclear missiles that the US military has reason to believe are in their possession. Already off to a compelling start, but not even halfway through the first cutscene and things already go south when Demo Dick's dudes get decimated and Marcinko has to go on this mission alone, as a Rogue Warrior. See what they did there? As for the gameplay, it's rough to say the least. As I said before, it's a pretty generic military shooter. You run through the levels shooting dudes, and if you get shot too many times, just hide behind a wall until your health replenishes so you can go back to shooting dudes. But before that, you have the stealth sections, or more accurately, the running behind guys totally oblivious to your existence and then stabbing them to death sections. Every single level in the game starts with one of these before eventually forcing you into a more traditionally Call of Duty style gunfight for the rest of the level. It's a pretty odd way to design the levels since it makes the stealth sections pretty much pointless at the end of the day. I mean, they're pretty pointless anyway considering the AI is completely brain dead. They may be deadly in tight corridors, pushing you behind cover and forcing you to take pot shots, but in more open spaces, they're practically sitting ducks waiting to get picked off. Honestly, the most fun you can get out of this game is just seeing how long you can go without firing a single bullet and just using takedowns on everyone. Because the AI's aim sucks so bad that you can sometimes just run straight up to them and melee kill them without any resistance. And then you can chain them together because the takedown animation gives you brief invincibility. It gives you this feel like you're some sort of invincible 80s action hero.
Wait, if I didn't know better, I'd think you were having fun with this game.
What? No, I'm in agony playing this game. It's one of the worst games ever, or something. Okay, it's impossible to talk about this game without talking about Mickey Rourke's interesting performance.
It's a total goat. Goddamn KPA were waiting for us.
Like, I know that apparently Dick Marcinko was a bit of a foul mouth in real life, but man, he just has such a way with words.
What took you motherfuckers so long?
I'm sorry, I can't anymore. I love this stupid game, okay? These juvenile callouts are just the cherry on top. It makes me feel like I'm back in middle school playing Black Ops multiplayer. This whole game just has this brain-dead energy. The guns are fun to shoot, the enemies are fun to shoot at. Bonus points if their model spazzes out in a comedic way. The pistol has infinite ammo. That's so dumb, but it means you always have another option in the gunfight. What's the story? Who cares? Is it accurate to the source material? Who the hell cares? This is a game that knows exactly what it is, and nothing portrays that better than the end credits. Get ready for this.
Ninja style. I'm gonna bring it to him. I'm gonna show him what time it is.
It's a smooth jam using all of Mickey Rourke's voice clips from the game. I'm sorry, but that's just adorable. Let me compose myself and explain my madness. After this game's release, it was rightfully bombarded with scathing reviews across the board. GameSpot outright called it an absolute ripoff, and Game Informer referred to Marcinko as a blatantly homoerotic Rambo, which is just, I mean, sure, I guess. And yeah, these reviews are totally justified. The game came out for a full $60 and can be beaten in a little less than 2 hours. This kind of makes me wonder, as the time goes on and the price of a game goes down, can a game's quality go up? Hear me out. The game was $60 back then, and for that price, this game is absolutely a ripoff. But now it's only $5, and for that amount, I think this game is just long enough to retain some charm and not get grating. I guess when I think of the worst games ever, I think of games that fundamentally fail at what a game is supposed to be. Games like Ride to Hell Retribution or Superman 64 are considered some of the worst games of all time, not because they're unfinished or buggy, but because they're an absolute pain to play and simply aren't fun. And to quote Reggie Fils-Aimé, if it's not fun, why bother? I'm genuinely serious when I say you should try this game out. If you're looking for a dumb, brainless shooter with a so bad it's good plot, then you could do way worse. It's only $5 on Steam, and it's mercifully short for what it is.
I can't believe it! You actually like Rogue Warrior?
Well, I wouldn't say I like it. I like it in the same way people like a Michael Bay movie.
Unbelievable! I know just what to do to you. I'll be back with something even worse. Prepare for Dark Void!
Dark Void? Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Hey, I thought I heard one of my underlings down here.
Susan Wojcicki? What are you doing in North Korea?
That's none of your business.
Listen, I need you to get me out of here. I'll do anything. I'll make finger family videos for YouTube Kids if you want.
Sure, I'll help you escape. Into the shorts dimension.
The shorts dimension? What's that?
Yes, one more sacrifice to the algorithm.
Where am I now? And why is everything vertical? Hey there, Pyromaniacs. Thanks for watching. So yeah, not only have classes started back up for me, but I'm also currently living on campus. So I'm currently in an apartment with a very bad echo. So I actually have a blanket draped over me right now, basically in a tiny little cloth cubicle with my monitor and my microphone. So that's why the audio might not sound too great. And because classes have started back up, I'm not going to have a lot of time to make a lot of bigger videos. So that's why next month I'm going to be making a bunch of YouTube shorts. Once again, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like and become a Pyromaniac yourself by subscribing. Also, I don't think I shill my podcast channel nearly as much as I should. YTFA Podcast. We're a YouTube and content creation themed podcast where we simply, give advice, talk about current events, and review some of the YouTube videos that you send in to us. So make sure to check us out on there as well. But until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.